We've talked about the pitfalls. Let's talk about these amazing best practices you can use to tenfold, 10x your online visibility and obviously get more patients to your practice. A lot of the search engine optimization techniques, the techniques you use to be more visible on Google, are actually related to the techniques used by journalists. And it won't come as a surprise to you that here at Digital Practice, we are qualified journalists. So when we handle your information, we handle it properly and we handle it in a responsible way. So we organize it with the patient in mind. So let me show you what that means in practice and how that makes a big difference. Now, let's just start with this one here. As we organize the information, we apply a format that reminds us very much of an online magazine or a journalism outlet. As you can see, the way we hook the visitor and the way we get their attention is very similar to how a magazine would do it. That is a first parallel between optimizing your content for your medical website and what we can call journalism techniques in general. So same here. We hook the audience and we use structural elements to guide the patient. We know that people don't like to read long snippets of content. Not a lot of us love reading long stretches of copy. And that is why the information needs to be made palatable. A really good balance between the actual paragraphs, the titles, the white space, and the images. So we really keep the patient engaged. And as you'll see, another journalism style technique, if you want, is to add some personality to the information and the story. See how we quote you as a doctor. So we build in this little snippet here, give it its own quote style layout to highlight and emphasize a particular argument or a particular thought, a distinction. Now this does two things. It makes the information more palatable and again applies that journalism magazine style format, but it also allows you to weave in personality. Patients are not just after the dry medical encyclopedia style information. They really want to get to know you and they want to get your take on how you will treat this condition, how you will organize this treatment for them. So as you can see, these journalism skills, they really help us organize the information and optimize it. So when Google scans it and crawls it, what its artificial intelligence finds is, well, content that is optimized for the user, for your patient. So this is where you can 10x your visibility by having really optimized content that Google can index, that Google can understand. It can read the titles, see what's in the paragraphs, and see that your pages made by Digital Practice and co-produced with you, that your pages are a great set of information to present back to the patient as they do a Google search for prostate, for video capsule endoscopy or fertility treatment. So as you can see, this can help you grow. And if you're interested in discussing your growth, book the obligation-free consult with us and we'll discuss your content plan, your content roadmap to grow and develop your private practice.